What's up, everybody? I am the CEO of Who Asked You Enterprises.
I'm Dark Chocolate.
I'm just Mary.
And we are
Murked in the Midwest.
And welcome back, everybody, to Murked in the Midwest. And as always, this is a podcast where we veer off topic. We talk about other things. We give you the information that's there, but we also have a conversation about it. Mm-hmm. We laugh. We have a good time.
We do everything but talk about your mama.
Exactly.
But we can't do that. We can.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you are looking for a podcast that gets straight to the point and only gives you the facts and nothing else, you are in the wrong spot.
We are
and
not
that is
those girls.
okay.
That's not us, guys.
Exit stage left.
Yes.
And for all of our people that love us, we love you too. And we can't wait to jump into this week's episode. On to this week's episode.
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun. Wait, we can't put the Law and Order in there.
That was me switching it up so it's not the exact same beat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we made a remix. So this week's episode, of course, it takes place in Illinois yet again. There's always,
But you know, we moved from Indiana.
We moved from Indiana, we did, but you know, we moving into the suburbs. So we ain't talking about Chicago, you know.
We ain't talking about Chirac.
We not.
Not today.
This place is Villa Park. So Villa Park ain't that far from Chicago, but don't get it twisted.
Is Villa Park like a nice area, a semi-nice area?
It's nice. It's like a...
Which way is it northwest? Which way?
Villa Park is...
What's it by?
West? Ain't that Schaumburg?
Oh, Villa Park is out that way? So it's
Wait,
like north.
hold on. Let me... I might
Northwest.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's do our Googles, because I'm geographically retarded.
But she's the map. She's the map.
She's the map.
Fucking map. I'm about to look up the words for it.
So Villa Park, okay, so Villa Park basically is like how I said, it's out there by like, it's past Bolingbrook, it's Lombard, Oak Brook. It's like in that general vicinity. Okay. So it's past Darien. So you not.
It's more west.
Yeah, it's more west. So when they say out west activities, basically.
So you were right. You said west.
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of hard. It depends on too where you coming from. So if we're looking from my direction, you passing basically Orland Park, so you not in Chicago.
Yeah, you're not in Chicago proper.
Yeah, yeah. So you can't claim I'm from Chicago if you live in Villa Park.
I mean, you can claim you're from Chicago, especially if you're traveling to make your life easy.
To make it easy.
Ain't nobody gonna know what Villa Park is.
But yeah, like people who they be like, I'm from Chicago. I lived there my entire life, and you from Tinley Park, then that's a different story.
No, you didn't. Somebody, you from Tinley Park.
From Tinley Park, that's a different story. Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay. So this case involves Nicole Abdul Sharif. One word, Abdul Sharif. That was a pretty interesting last name as I was looking this up. And Rebecca Becky Klein. So Nicole Abdul Sharif, she was born September 14th, 1980.
Okay.
So she's a
Virgo.
So what you trying to tell us?
Trying to tell you that it's an awesome sign. I can't speak for every person in it, but I'm gonna tell you just the ones that I know. We be doing the dang on thing. We are loyal. We are very smart. We are very organized. Now I will tell you, a lot of times we do like to play dumb. We pay attention though, y'all. Don't ever get twisted that there are some things that I do forget and miss, but for the most part, if I act completely done with you, I'm paying attention to every motherfucking thing you doing.
I'm just flipping the script.
I'm flipping the script.
Okay.
Smarticles.
See, I'm gonna have to look up some people that's some Leos. We ran into.
Cause you know what? I don't feel like Leos ain't out here.
Serial killers.
Exactly.
They come out with serial.
They don't really come out. It's like it was a list.
No, Virgos are high serial killers.
It was like Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius.
I feel like Leos are happy people. That's probably why they ain't out freaking. They not out here trying to serial kill the world.
Not Mary, but some Leos be so busy looking in the mirror they don't be thinking about killing other people.
Right, because they're very proud people.
And I'm a Leo rising. I have never thought about actually harming a soul. Well, actually, so Rebecca, she's an Aries. She was born April 4th. Aries gang, period. You know?
Ooh, Lord, the Aries.
So no, we don't identify as serial killers either, but we're very temperamental. So there's that.
I'm gonna tell you about the Aries that I know. I will tell you that even though they may not seem like they are nice, because sometimes they seem real mean, they are some of the nicest, most genuine, and I mean it. Like Heart of Gold will give you anything and everything they possibly. I swear to God. And I'm not even just talking about you.
And I'm a crybaby sometimes too, y'all. As mean as everybody think I am, I be crying.
And a lot of times too, another Aries quality is a lot of times they can't see things outside of themselves. Like they see the world a lot like them.
Yeah.
But
we just think everybody is just so great. We see the good in everybody. And that was like one of my mom's downfall was Aries because she thought good of everybody.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, no, Miss Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I am a Google person where if something comes up and I don't know the answer to it, I'm immediately going to Google.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think are the 4 signs that account for almost 40% of serial killers?
Well, I know one is Virgo.
One is Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Virgo is not.
Virgo is not?
No. Scorpio.
40%. Scorpio.
I can
Scorpio?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get on my Scorpio soapbox.
I believe it.
It's not gonna be Pisces.
Well, Cancer?
No. Cancer.
Oh,
yeah.
Cancer?
Oh, yeah.
And Pisces.
I'm surprised because
Pisces?
all water signs? Oh Lord, I've been saved. Multiple times. Thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
Shout out to you. But I would have thought like Gemini, because you know Geminis be having like 40,000 different personalities, but that's another story for another day.
Well, so it says the lowest. Okay. Sorry, we're veering. Okay, so it says the 4
having
signs.
fun.
Yes, we are.
4 signs are Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. They account for almost 40% of serial killers. Gemini and Taurus combined account for only 11%. So there goes any theories on Geminis being two-faced and backstabbing.
Yeah, they're not really though.
Yeah, they're not.
They have 2 sides to them,
Yeah,
and it depends on how you treat them, what you get.
What side you get, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn accounted for more victims total on average than any other sign. So it wasn't that more serial killers were Virgos or were Capricorns, but the Capricorns killed more people.
Mm-hmm.
Combined, they killed more than 800 people, or 19 on average. The lowest average was for Virgo killers, with an average of 7 victims each.
So just let me know.
See, maybe it's just because Virgos are more analytical that they get away with it more. That might be it too. Might be the facts. Might be the case.
But I just want to say, y'all ain't see Leo nowhere on here, so when y'all be talking all y'all mess about Leos, think about that. You serial killing bastards.
Girl.
But back to the topic at hand.
Literally. So, basically, Nicola Ducharif, she didn't have the most humble beginnings. Her mom actually abandoned her when she was young, so it left her father to raise her. Okay. And her father, he was still an upstanding man, still was in her life, took care of her, and he was growing with her basically. Okay. Because now
probably coming into being a good dad.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't the most saddening thing, but at least she still had a parent figure in her life
that was involved with her.
That was involved with her. So she was a tomboy. She was into sports. She preferred ripped jeans and sneakers. She wasn't into the whole girly aesthetic type of thing, purses and stuff. And that's cool,
She was her own little person.
Yeah, she was on her person. And then she worked. She worked at a place that sold security cameras, and she was out she liked being in relationships. So she was off and on, but she believed in long-term relationships. Oh my goodness.
And can't nobody be mad at that. Companionship is good, people. I don't care what this world is trying to feed you. we're gonna go to church for just a minute, okay?
Hallelujah.
Okay, because I will tell you, in the very beginning, should have told you what life is supposed to be like, because God created man and then he created woman to be with him, so that they had what? Companionship. It is okay to be with other people and have consistent
I am never gonna be one of those girls that's no, I can do bad all by myself.
Nah, baby,
I cannot. Okay, I'm tired of opening up jars, struggling, almost breaking nails,
right,
and filling up my gas tank, and not being yelled at when I forget to eat and stuff like that. And I like cuddling and stuff.
Yeah.
So no.
My name's Mary. I like long walks on the beach.
Yes.
Long walks to the top
Talks
of the
about
truck.
Whatever.
Yes, the future and stuff. And don't let me be
Murder,
head over heels
true
for you.
crime.
Murder, true crime.
Right.
Don't let me be head over heels for you. Now I plan a wedding on Pinterest and don't go follow the page.
I just want you both to know you're invited to my wedding whenever it happens.
Absolutely.
It's gonna happen. We manifesting it.
Yes.
We putting all that juju in the air.
Yes.
It's gonna be destination whenever it is.
Everybody getting married. Now find me a husband.
Yes.
Husband. Come find me.
Hello.
If you gotta find God
Go ahead,
first,
just leave a comment
then find me.
Right.
down below.
I'm single.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is.
Single over here too. Ready to mingle.
I'm
She's not.
happily
She's taken.
I ain't got no man.
Nope.
You know, I got a decent job. I provide for myself. But, you know, if you want to, you know, spoil me, of course. I mean, I spoil myself, so you need to spoil me. Like, please. That's please. Need to, please.
She was so nice when she said it. You guys
very
you want to put out there, man?
You know, just have your issues together.
Yes,
be prepared.
I'm at a rehab center.
Yeah, be prepared to have fun. That's what I like to do.
And I'm spontaneous.
Spontaneous. I like activities and I like to do things. Sometimes I like to be at home and chill, but the next day I'm gonna want to get up, get cute. Don't knock me because I want to spend an hour putting my face together because I enjoy it, because I like to put on clothes and look good.
And don't tell me to do something sexy for you, because I'm gonna start Millie rocking. You think I'm about to start Millie
And one thing I'm not as sexy. Like
I am very serious.
I'm very unserious.
I enjoy cooking at home, but I also like going out to restaurants. I'm an all over the kind of place kind of chick.
Yeah,
but it's fun. I
down
promise
for
you won't get
whatever.
bored.
We could go
You'd be entertained.
fishing.
Be
we could go
entertained.
hunting.
I could
we
vouch
can go
for
to
the
the
both
gun
of them.
range. We could do whatever. I'm down
If
for
it wasn't
whatever.
for the fact that one of them is family and the other one is like family, and I went that way,
all grew up
I'll go for
Period.
Okay.
So
back on topic.
Back on topic.
back to the topic at hand.
Right.
Okay, so then there was Rebecca Becky Klein. Like I said, she was born April 4th, 1974. And her lifestyle was completely different. So she grew up bright, beautiful woman. She had her family in her life. She lived in a high, middle to upper class family on the north side. So as a teenager, she was enrolled in Streamwood High School, and she later became a graduate of Illinois State University.
Okay, come on,
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
She was compassionate. She opened up a senior daycare and dedicated a lot of her time to the elderly, and I thought that was like super sweet.
That's really nice.
So she was actually engaged to someone else at the time, and then she met Nicole, and then they just believed in like these fated events. So she
was like a signs person, probably.
Yeah, and so they she said that they really didn't argue like that. They never bicker with each other. They lived together with each other for 7 years.
Never bicker.
Yeah, never. And I can't say, not even like romantic wise, but even having friends as Virgos, like I get into it with a lot of my friends, even if they wrong, even if I'm the person in the wrong. But I have never, any of my friends that are Virgos, we never really argued or like fought. Mm-hmm. So
I feel like we're logical people. Like so you'll find Virgos, you'll have a couple of different kinds. Mm-hmm. You have ones that are definitely very controlled about the things that they say, mm-hmm. because we are aware, like a lot of times people say, oh, well, you can apologize. The thing is people remember how you make them feel.
Mm-hmm.
And so we choose our words carefully.
Yeah.
Like if we say it, we meant that shit.
Yeah, and as I'm getting older and I'm that person who just has no filter to mouth thing and just let bullshit fall out my mouth, especially when I'm angry, I had to learn. One of my old bosses taught me, once words leave your mouth, it's no longer yours to keep. And that stuck with me. So now it's just like I kind of monitor the things I say, because if it was said to me, how would I feel?
Yeah.
So it's just like I try not to be as ignorant anymore. But I was actually reading over this story for like the last couple of weeks, and I was like, how, like, you know, this sound like a soulmate type of thing that they had going on. And then, like they said, they've been together for 7 years, and then it was just kind of like they was around for a minute, and then of course, you know, it's that one person that the relationship gets stagnant, and either the communication probably stopped, or probably I'm just getting bored. So, you know, to Becky, everything was cool. But to Nicole, nah, on the low, I'm getting bored. So this is what's finna happen. So Nicole, back in the day, y'all know MySpace. She ended up
MySpace. What a time! If you weren't there for it, you missed out.
You missed out. What a time! Your top 5.
I was about to say, you had to work hard to get up in my top 5.
Hello.
Hard.
It was easy to fall out.
I was gonna say, you can get knocked out real quick, boo. Don't get it twisted.
So the crazy thing is what's scary about social media, even then and even now, is you can be any fucking body on social media.
You can catfish
and that's how it is. And that's how, like, the catfishing shit starts. Or that's how people, they have these conflated egos, and they can tell you, oh, I'm a $1 million investor, and I'm this and I'm that, and you just probably sitting in your mama basement.
Or you like a Simon Gubaldia,
right,
with 60 different names,
right,
and 12 different cars. Why is you collecting a damn debt?
You just doing anything. And so this is what happened. And this is, like I said, MySpace is probably like one of those first social medias outside of like chats, like AOL chat. Yeah. Then you had what's that, Black Planet. You had all these.
And then remember, Yahoo had a little mail.
Yahoo had a little chat box going on.
There was something called Tagged.
Yeah. So these were like the first websites. And so then again, you browsing, you scroll, you don't know these people from a can of paint. You could be anything to anybody. And that's the scary shit about social media, even today. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been in that situation where they met somebody
and it didn't match what they were talking about.
It wasn't given. It wasn't given. And that's why I tell people I am who I am on the internet and off the internet. Yeah. Like, I'm just a little more retarded in person. Like, you just gotta bear with me and get through the. But no, I'm just playing. You just gotta get through it. But so she made this MySpace page, and she ends up coming across this girl named Rose Sadaro. Rose was 19, and you know, they just chatting back and forth on social media. You know, like, hey girl, what's up? You cute, you cute. You know, they just getting to know each other and fill each other out and stuff. And then they finally went on a date. They went bowling. They ate some pizza. You know, they had
a cute little first date.
Nice little
whole time, homegirl is still with the other girl.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Of 7 years.
Yeah. So mind you, now it's crazy.
It ain't so cute no more, is it?
Right. So remember, Nicole. Remember, Becky was engaged when she met Nicole.
And now Nicole.
And they say the way that you got them is the way you lose them.
And so she ended up like getting with her. They 7 years, and she meets Rose. So everything she had this web of lies. So one thing that I thought was completely fucked up out of this whole thing was she told this girl, now mind you, now you're 19, anything that got teen attached to the back of your age, you are impressionable.
Yeah, and why are you even entertaining that shit?
Baby girl brain ain't even fully developed. This is what she told her. She told her that she was one of the firefighters doing 9/11 that was rescuing people. She also told her.
Wait a minute. What year did this take place?
So, mind you, this whole incident happened back in 2007. And 9/11 happened back in 2001.
2007. How old would she have been in 2007? Nicole.
So
No, in 2001, you're saying.
No,
how old was she?
well, yeah. But
She
I
was
that's
19,
what I
so then
back.
she would have been.
No, the girl that she was talking to was 19.
Oh, yeah.
So-
So how old would she have been in 2001? How old was she in 2007?
She was born what year?
So it doesn't say what year Rose was born.
No, what year was?
Oh, Nicole was born in
Nicole.
1980.
1980. Okay, so she was 21.
Bullshit.
21, and you were the firefighter over there.
Bullshit.
But I don't think. Wait, how old can you? Wait, you could be 18 and be a firefighter, right?
Yeah, but you would have. So there's a lot of. She sold that girl a damn story because first of all, here's a few things. You have lived in Chicago your whole life, but you was a firefighter in New York.
Mm-hmm.
In order to be a firefighter, generally you have to live in the area.
Yes.
A lot of fire departments do not allow you to be on their fire department if you don't live in their
That's even like the fire
town.
departments out here. Like even though all of Lake County, as long as you live in Lake County, you
Yeah.
can be a firefighter for Lake County. You can't be a
The
firefighter for
over
another
her.
county.
You need to live where you're supposed to be at.
So
Girl, baby, bye.
So this girl.
And at 21, she just was so awesome. She was a firefighter running up in the damn
Building.
burning Twin Towers.
All right, and this
Girl,
is the fucking
please.
crazy shit.
And
So
so
like
the little 19-year-old girl.
It's like, oh my
impressionable.
God.
She was like, oh my
At that time, she
a fucking
the
hero.
time of 9/11, she would have only been like what, 12 or 13 compared to
Yeah.
that?
So yeah, she believed it.
So she Nicole was already just stroking her own ego. She just, cause like again, you on social media, you can tell anybody anything. Fucking thing. And then like she just, the girl, like I said, teens are impressionable. I don't care if you pass 18, you still got teen on your age. So you just like,
you damn near impressionable
Ooh.
too. You about 25.
25.
Yeah.
And so it's just like she's just like, whoa, like this is great. So anyway, she ended up also telling her that she had a terminal illness that was not real.
I want to slide
Let
to the floor.
Let me
I am so sick of people taking these illnesses and making up shit.
first of all, why would you speak that over your life? Period. Like. Don't do nothing like that. But at the same time, she also was telling her she will probably succumb to alcohol addiction. So she was.
You sound like you got too many damn problems for me to be talking to
You already got too much
And
shit
I'm
going
19.
on. So to me,
Yeah,
it sounds
I
like she had a borderline personality disorder at this point.
Jesus Christ.
So she took this 19-year-old girl, to the funeral home with her to pick out a fucking casket. Like you know how people who are getting ready to die, they get
in each one.
they get their affairs in order. They
Tell me how I look in this phone.
like she let me get my affairs in order. So she
Oh
just
my
dramatically doing it. So like Mary said, I could just imagine this bitch just in a casket, just like.
So what this look like?
So what this look like?
Right, do it make my skin look
this
like
brown
pale
look good on
or
Close your eyes. Okay, yeah, this one.
Is this
now wait a
brown
minute,
thing?
what plot should I get? Because if I go to this plot, the sun ain't gonna shine right here.
Is this casket giving?
Is
it
giving?
Is it giving? Is it giving? Like what is it giving?
Right.
Is it giving?
It's
glam?
giving she was a bad bitch taking two
Is it giving, let's just put this big bitch in a box and let's go?
And I
Like,
need
what
my.
is it?
I need to make sure, that this is the funeral home that I want to take it. How does the makeup look? Can you test it out on me first?
Yeah.
Like I mean, is it who did the body
with like
ready?
super pale makeup to
Right.
test out?
I need you to color match me
Like,
and see if
for
what you
real.
got is gonna look good.
This is green.
Baby,
So, y'all, this shit was so crazy.
She took her to the damn funeral.
They were picking out funeral plots together.
Stop!
Like I mean the cemetery plots. And
Together? Wait a minute. I
she
thought it was just
with
her dying.
No, she was with her. Like, hey, should I get this? Should I get this?
Okay.
In different parts of a cemetery, it costs a certain amount of
So
money.
she really, I was just joking when I said what plot I'm gonna pick.
No, baby. She
baby.
She went full retard.
Cuckoo.
Can we say retard?
No.
Yes. She went full blown mental illness.
She went full.
She stuck to the script. She was like,
She played
went
cuckoo.
dumb. I'm trying to get my Oscar.
she definitely.
Oh my
went
God.
dumb. So
Academy, let me in.
like, no, for real, get this woman a Grammy. Like, I thought I was dramatic. She dramatic. Shorty dramatic.
Hey, that's
so
taking that whole when people be like, if you leave me, I will kill myself to the next level.
Like,
all right, you want to break up? Come on.
Because I got
to pick out my casket.
it's like, hey, yo, like that's a little morbid, don't you think? Like, even if you like knowing people who have known that they were getting ready to pass away, they ain't do no morbid shit like that all out in the open. That's usually like a private thing
with your family. Yeah.
Somebody you just started dating.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is this is how fucked up it got, y'all. So Rose was so unaware because Nicole told her that Becky, they just roommates.
It's
so
listen.
That let me know.
Roommates, but we lick each other's cooters.
Listen,
the
this
sex could have probably stopped.
Bullshit.
Could have possibly.
Bullshit.
We've been
Listen
together 7 years.
Listen to me.
Still living together.
Listen to me.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't care, y'all. This is another public service announcement from Blue. If you have someone that you are involved with and they living with somebody that they used to be involved with and they in the same house and they swear up and down they ain't fucking, they a fucking lie.
The fucking the life out of each other.
Because listen to me. You can't tell me that one day one don't come home drunk and they ain't thinking and they ain't that it ain't touching. It's not touching?
I've done it.
So
not a one time?
Not a one time. Once we were done.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
same.
I was like, we done.
Same.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna put our business out there, but same.
I'ma just say I ain't never gonna believe it. You can tell me that to the cows come home. I ain't believing that shit. That's a motherfucking lie.
You gonna believe me?
The crazy thing is Nicole was actually very standoffish. She was actually very antisocial. Okay. And so it was believable, kind of like she like, okay, I'm trying to go out on a whim and make friends. So Nicole told Becky that Rose is just my friend. This is my new friend.
So she told Rose,
oh baby, you got what I need.
And you say just a friend.
You say she just a friend. Bitch.
Oh baby, you.
So she said that this is a strictly platonic relationship, and like they just friends, nothing more, and her and Becky were just roommates. So it was like all girl.
All it takes is one conversation with all of us in the room for the truth to come out.
Actually, just called the house one day when she ain't there.
Right. So
no, all they gotta like is literally one conversation. The three of us sitting here, you Nicole, you Becky, I'm Rosa, and we all sitting here. And I go, oh, babe, you so funny.
Babe, what?
So after the date, y'all. Of course, she sweet talked Rose.
What else?
Coming back to the crib, baby.
She did not give consent.
You have to stop doing these things. We're going to have a special episode talking about the woes of being a doggy.
Yeah, because clearly. But, so... Speaking of consent, so they went back to the Nicole's place and they, engaged in activities.
They had sex.
They did it.
They did it.
So, couple nights passed by, and on the night of the murder, when this happened,
there's a murder.
I
thought this was just drama.
Right, I thought this was the best. I thought it was the best Maury episode ever.
You get murder. You get
run with my
camera. You get all of it. So on the evening of March 15th, Becky was at Nicole's place, the place that they shared together. They were preparing for one of their family members' birthday, so they getting a balloon.
Oh, they wasn't preparing for a funeral?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at this time.
No, she was only down when she was with Rosa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they wrapping gifts, they getting the decorations together,
Nice.
and Nicole was on the couch like, oh, my back hurt, everything hurt, I need to chill. So
anytime it's work, her back hurt, and she messing up.
So she was just laid down on the couch,
and
back hurt,
and she couldn't do no work.
Nothing. She was down for the count. This terminal illness. Nicole, Becky, she needed to get some duct tape. So Nicole, she went out and bought some for her. She was like, bet, I got you. Let me go get this shit for you. You know, I got your back. Because guess what? This same motherfucking tape about to be used on your ass too. So,
matter of fact, I did need duct tape. I'm gonna go get that for you.
So while she out, you know, she driving skirt, you know, going to the store. Probably, you know, I'm pretty sure it was probably like a Meijer, a Walmart, or whatever.
Okay,
you know,
Walgreens,
whatever.
anywhere she can get some tape.
You know. So she was arranging plans with Rose while she's out and about, and then Nicole lured Becky into the garage, like, you know, come out here with me real quick. I need you to help me bring the duct tape in,
because that's so heavy. Because my back hurt.
So she had the duct tape. She had the bandana. I was about to say banana. She had the banana tailpipe, and she had a plastic bag, right? So, you know, she get her in there, and she actually started suffocating her. She suffocated the girl, like she couldn't just leave her. Wrapped her mouth so she couldn't scream. Then boom, put the plastic bag over her head and suffocated the girl. And so,
Lord have mercy. Can you imagine?
I should have probably said a trigger warning. I'm sorry.
Trigger warning.
Trigger. You've been warned.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you've been warned. So anyway, so after that, she actually stuffed her body into the back of her 1966 Ford Mustang, and with a cold heart, she didn't display no remorse. She was all good to go. I done got this girl the fuck up out of here. Guess what this bitch go do?
Pick up Rosa.
No. She went to that damn party. That bitch go to that fucking party?
She picked up Rosa.
Yeah. So Rose, none the wiser, don't know what the fuck is going on. They thinking that they about to go out on a date. You know?
Oh hell no.
We Gucci, baby. We going on a date. Let me get dogged up. We about to go bowling. We about to go eat some pizza. You know, we about to just go have a good night. And then, you know, we gon' bang it out later. So,
bang bang.
bang, right.
I'm so done.
After date night was over, you know, after they done got all the lovey-doveys, you know, she was just like, yeah, baby, let me holler at you real quick.
My roommate
let me drop this in your lap real quick.
She told her.
She offered her the key to her car.
She tried.
The body was in the car. She basically, literally attempted to drop the murder in Rose's lap. Like, hey, I murdered this bitch, and she in the back. So the thing is, Rose really still couldn't be seen as an accessory because the girl was already dead prior to. But now she got this new information,
and now she's aware of it.
Now she's aware of it. She don't notice.
Jesus Christ.
So everybody, you know, a couple days rolled by. Everybody getting worried. They were like, you know, where Becky at? I ain't seen Becky.
Ain't heard from her.
Ain't seen her. You know, Becky always on the scene.
And what about the party goers? Were the party goers like, what the hell?
Right. So this party haven't occurred yet.
They was preparing for the party.
Yeah, which would have been a couple days later. So,
thank you.
One break.
Thanks. Okay.
Damn, we tore that up. So, you know, her family becoming worried, and that wasn't like Becky to just disappear.
Right.
So, she went along with it, like, oh shit, let me get the authorities involved. Let me call here. Let me go search here. Let me go look. This bitch was the reason this girl went missing.
And then she gonna go get authorities.
Let me help you look for her. And the bitch was in the car the whole time. I was thrown the fuck off because I'm like, hold on, bitch. You the reason why I went missing, and then you looking for me?
They say that happens a lot where people inject themselves into the investigation.
That's still some sick ass shit.
That's still some sick ass shit. So after the police, you know, they found the corpse in the trunk of her car. They took her into questioning because, you know, they saw the items. So they saw the bandana. They saw the
tape, right?
And you know you gonna have fingerprints and shit on this shit. You know? So when they was questioning with the police and everything, she said that they were close friends. The coworker, it was a coworker that came over that was like, I'm trying to get some drugs off Nicole.
Okay.
And so, you know, he just asking like, what the fuck? The police questioning them. Anybody coming in and out the house was going on. And he was like, they would often do drugs together and then converse about sexual fantasies of theirs. He explained the reason he was there the night of the murder was because he was looking for drugs from Nicole. But they said that he seemed pretty genuine, that because they're trying to rule out anybody. Yeah. So,
but what I want to know, she's a lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Why is she talking about sexual fantasies with this dude?
Because he likes women.
And she like women too, so then they talk about what they like to do to women.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I guess.
So.
Okay, this is some wild shit.
I guess that's how that works.
Okay.
And so the police, they believe that like, oh, you know, he seems very forthcoming, because the police, when they taking down your report, what a lot of people don't realize is the police ain't looking at what you writing and what you saying. The police are looking at your body language. So if you ever noticed that in situations where people go get questioned, the police are looking at your emotional state
and your responses.
So when they say, okay, this person was last seen with this person, but you're a little too calm for a motherfucker whose body just got discovered. You know, when they see people, the cops, and I can't really speak for all cops, but from working with law enforcement and working with people and seeing these type of situations happen, like when somebody is not involved in a situation of somebody being murdered, that person is in a state of shock. That person can damn near barely put a sentence together. That person is shaking at the boots. Or
they're just really shocked and surprised, like, damn, what happened?
Yeah, but when you go in there and they questioning you, and then they know they got a suspicion that it's you, and you just sitting there like
it ain't shit, like it's a Tuesday.
I mean, you know, she went out to the garage. I was in the garage, and I was looking for some tape. I was looking for this, you know, and they just like,
this shit ain't up.
The math ain't mathing. So they questioned Sadaro, and she knew nothing, because the murder happened before they even went to their date night. So they, of course, found DNA on the tools used for murder that they collected through with the evidence, and they arrested her dumb ass.
As they should.
So what had happened was the reason why she wanted to kill this girl so bad, it wasn't because I just wanted to get out of this relationship.
And she wanted to be in a relationship.
It was not that. Guess what it was about?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me start guessing, because I got a couple of guesses. So they had been together for 7 years. They were engaged.
The Becky was engaged when she met.
Okay, so they just had been together for 7 years. Did she want the apartment to herself?
She was mad that Becky was engaged when they met. She wanted to be able to date other people.
No, she already did that. She already's doing that.
Oh.
And you would never guess this.
Wait. Give me 2 more guesses.
Right. Did Becky have something that she would only be able to get once she died?
Life insurance.
Life insurance policy.
So Becky was she made her the beneficiary of 100% of her life insurance policy. The policy was amounted in $400,000 life insurance payout, and she was the sole beneficiary. Prosecutors Tim Diamond and Joseph Ruggiero claimed that the large payout for her new lover was a motive, and because of the case, it basically was cold-blooded. Like once she found out that, oh, this bitch made me the beneficiary, I'm on your ass. This is why, like, I don't know, like, even like when you being like when just in a relationship, I would not disclose an amount that I have in life insurance to somebody. Like, oh boo, I know we've been together 3 years and I just got this $1 million life insurance policy and I made you 100% the beneficiary because fuck my family, and then I drink my wine.
No, I will tell you.
Who did it?
Like they not gonna do a fucking full investigation.
Right.
And so basically at the time she was saying like, oh, she had a bad back. She was just trying to basically say it was not her. She was telling her lawyers that Becky was 40 pounds heavier than she was.
Because I was already hurting.
They also discovered that it was a gun in the house, that she likely forced her into the trunk. But the thing is how I think it happened was she suffocated her inside, put her in the car, lured her in there, put her in the, suffocated her, then put her in the trunk. Yeah. Because she would have been trying to fight her if she put her in there if she was live. You know,
especially if I got 40 pounds on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass or damn near die trying.
Right. So the defense reminded the jury that Nicole had lived with Klein for 7 years and was in a dedicated relationship with her, and that she basically just reached boredom. And that right there, that $400,000 was enticing. Yeah. So it was just weird. So on May 5th, 2009, after a 13-hour jury deliberation, Nicole Sharif, I can't pronounce her name, Abu Sharif, was convicted on first-degree murder of Rebecca Lynn Klein, and Judge John Kinsella sentenced her to more than 50 years in prison. Since prosecutors were unable to prove premeditation of the murder, it removed the potential sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. So basically, she'll be eligible for parole at 76.
Okay, I have a question. How could they not figure out premeditation? She went to the store to buy the tape. She had a bag. And they had the motive of a life insurance policy. That's you're meditating. You're premeditating.
But the thing was this. It wasn't made clear that the life insurance policy was her motivation. It was, I got bored in my relationship and now I don't want this no more, but I also don't want to let you go. Which also, if you look at the mental aspect of it, she has some codependency issues because her mama left her. Okay. So she kind of like was clinging to any woman, you know, so she wanted that, because from the stuff that I was reading about her, that she was nurturing. So she was giving off mama vibes. That Becky was giving off mama vibes.
Like, you know? She was that comfort she didn't have.
Yeah. So she was like, okay, I don't want to leave her, but I'm also bored. But also, it was never mentioned. So I will say that Nicole was kind of smart about it, because she never really mentioned like, oh, she got this money. I'm trying to get this money. But it was also, I couldn't say that it was necessarily premeditated either. And I'm not saying that I'm on her side because it's fucked up. But she just went to the store because Becky told her, hey, I need some tape.
And then she just used it as an opportunity.
I feel like it was premeditated, especially if you mentioned the back problems.
Yeah, the fake back problems.
Because her back was already hurt. So
for you to be
putting this story together,
to be putting the story together before she's even dead, like you trying to make sure you telling different people like, oh, my back hurt.
But now I can see your point, because now that's what the attorneys was bringing up in the case, that she was 40 pounds heavier than she was. So now
she coming up with the story. She's coming up with a line.
She weaving this story as it's going along. So she's gonna be eligible for parole at the age of 76. That doesn't necessarily mean that she can.
How old is she now?
She was born in 1980.
Did you say 89?
No, she was born in 80.
Oh, 1980. So then she is 44.
40, yeah. So homegirl got a whole bunch of life ahead of her. So she was initially sent to Dwight Correctional Facility, but she is now serving the rest of her sentence at Logan Correctional Facility, which ain't like real far. But but she deserves to rot.
She should have got life.
Rest in peace to Becky, because she seemed like a beautiful soul. And like, I was looking at the pictures and stuff, and you could just tell like she just seemed so like, I don't know. I like looking at pictures of people. So this was Nicole. You could tell like Nicole was like kind of we're gonna put the link in the bio so y'all can click on this yourselves. But like you could tell she kind of like had hardcore. And this was, look at Becky, sweet and friendly. She was so pretty. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but we'll put it in there. But she was like, she just seemed so happy. And that's the thing. Another thing, like, even if you don't even necessarily say that this was jealousy, I mean, not jealousy, but, you know, I'm on your ass on premeditating this, it could have been, you can date people that legit be jealous of you, just based off how you was brought up. And that's something that I don't think people
or
really
your personality.
talk about. Yeah, people don't talk about that a lot. And plus, Nikki was antisocial, and Becky was more of the social butterfly.
And you see that a lot of times. People will, especially when they're antisocial, will
and they
be very upset.
You're with me now, so I expect you to be antisocial.
Right, and
too.
I don't want you to do these type of things because, or
also,
they get up.
Babe, please don't be antisocial because I'm not.
Or because they get upset that you are this way. And they don't understand why people are attracted to you because, and not that they're attracted to you in the way of wanting to date you, but just because you have that spirit, that spirit of joy or whatever.
I would be curious to know what Becky's ex-fiance felt after.
Oh
this
Lord,
came out.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that I don't know.
I imagine there'd be like some mixed emotions.
Yeah,
I'm sure a bunch of them like. Damn, I wish it never had went that way. Like, if we had just stayed together, this wouldn't have happened. And maybe, or can you imagine, like, what if that ex had negative feelings about Nicole and maybe had warned Becky, like, don't do this. Yeah.
And that's, like, again, like, it's so much stuff, especially, like, these people are like legit, like still walking free. So like Rose is still walking free because she had nothing to do with this. The coworker is, and so I'm thinking they probably still think of this shit. You know, they probably like, damn, she really fucking killed her.
But you know what? Hopefully for the young, because Nicole is the one who did the murder. Who was the young girl that she dated? Rose. I hope for Rose, if nothing else, this taught her some life lessons about being an adult and about the way people can manipulate you and lie to you and tell you things like, and it's not like be out here and think that everybody's going to lie to you, but at least keep your eyes open. Be aware that just because someone says it's this way, it isn't necessarily that way. Hopefully it helped her grow up some. And
also like that to people like listening, don't believe everything you see on like social media. People be conflating, they fluff and try to make their life seem so much grand than what it really is. And you don't really know these people until you really start actually being around them and you like, yo, and the thing is ain't really matching.
And the thing is too, like with social media, I think a thing that really, in all fairness, if people really want to be real about social media, just because you see a picture of a day when someone is happy, everyone's days change. Like yesterday I had a great day full of activities, but today I chilled for the most part of the day, and like every day is definitely different. And just because someone has an active day one day doesn't mean their whole life is a picture that you see.
And also like that's one thing, as I in my early 20s, especially, like I said, you still impressionable in your 20s too, and it's just kind of like you see all these pretty pictures, you see all these happy people, and I had to learn from a therapist that stop comparing everybody. That's somebody's high reel. Social media is always the high reel as compared to behind the scenes. That behind the scenes can be so fucking shitty, and that's what taught me. Like, I think if it wasn't for like anything that I went through in my 20s, it would not have molded me to be who I am in my 30s. So that's what I love social media, because if you know how to navigate through social media, you can meet great people. You can find great opportunities. You know, I've been exposed to a lot of that, but it's like you have to use your discernment. You have to use your better judgment. You got to learn when to walk away from shit when shit is just real fishy. Like you just have to you got to keep your head on a swivel, not only in real life, but on social media. And though a lot of people say social media is not a real place, it very much so is. And people's lives have ended over shit from social media. You know, like, but that's the thing, like, you have to learn how to take a lot of shit with a grain of salt, because people, you don't know who the fuck you are meeting when you go on social media and you start dating. And like that's why I am not a big fan of like the dating apps, like the Bumbles and the Tinders and the, and I'm not saying that you can't find great people and shit, but it's just like, that shows you back then. This was only in 2007.
That's what I was about to say, like,
that shit weird, and the shit even weirder now.
I feel like now, in today's time with the technology we have, it's a lot, it's way easier to be safer with it than it was then, if you're being smart about it. Because then we didn't have the capability of doing video chat on your phone. So it was easy for somebody to be like, if you ain't have a laptop with a camera on it to get on somebody's video app, it's easy to say, oh well, I don't have a camera phone, or or I can't do. There was no FaceTime
connection.
In MySpace days, there was no FaceTime or anything that. And so it was a lot easier, but it was still the fact of being smart about it. Being a realist about the situation that you're in, and knowing the possibility of this could be this type of person, or it could be this type of person. I feel like nowadays it's a little bit like, it still happens, but again, if you're taking those precautions and stuff like that, because I don't understand the whole getting catfish in 2024 when we have cameras, videos.
I feel like though sometimes you see like it can still happen.
I know,
and I will tell you, I can tell you.
I don't understand, like, because I'm a person that has done the dating apps, and so if we're talking,
it depends on
like
how
the ones where I've
manipulative.
seen. If the ones where I've seen where they haven't even talked to the person on the phone.
Now that's nuts.
But y'all been talking for a year.
That's nuts. Now I will tell you, I can see being catfish when you have a person who is extremely manipulative.
No, I
get that.
That there aren't people out there, because
that Dr. Death dude.
I had one guy where we had met, and all his pictures. I'm like, oh, okay. And so we're talking and texting, and he was like, oh, I'm in the military. I'm on the base right now, so I can't really do video or something.
That's
like
bullshit.
That. So listen, I was like, okay. I was like, well, can you send me a picture? I was like, because I had already, I'm an investigator.
Oh, I'm an investigator. It ain't nothing to be shy about. Yes, I will look you up in the background.
I used been verified.
Look, I had already Google searched his picture to find the Instagram page of this person that he had
claimed to be.
Okay. And I'm going through this person's comments, and they're getting a bunch of people telling him like, hey, somebody's using your pictures on this website. Somebody's using your pictures. They're scamming people, this, that, and that, or whatever. And so I'm reading through all this, all while this guy is in my inbox trying to tell me. And I was like, well, can you send me a picture? I was like, and it's crazy because it was actually on a Christian dating app.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
and
Lord.
so
on Christian Mingle.
So me, I'm like, I was like, because he was trying to do the whole sweet talking, and I was like, yeah, I really do pray that this is because I love God, and
boy, shut up.
No, this is me. I'm telling him, because I'm like, I wanted him to believe that I was buying into this, and I'm like, I know God is leading me in the direction,
praise the Lord,
and all this stuff. I was like, but I've just been hurt before, and I'm praying that this isn't that. But if you could just send me a picture.
And y'all don't know Mary how we know Mary. Mary is very she is a great actress.
I was like, so if you could just send me a picture of you. I was like, send me a picture of you with a
put a spoon on your nose.
I was like, send me a picture of you. I think I just said, touching your forehead or something like this. I said, send me a picture doing this, something like that. I was like, just send me a picture with your hand on your nose. I think I said touching your nose. That's exactly what I said. I said, send me a picture of you touching your nose. And so I had already went through this Instagram person's picture. And he was like, okay. He's like, I'll try. And
he'll
He was like, it was like a picture like this. He's like, this is the best I could get because my superior was in the room and we're not really supposed to be on the phone and shit like that. And I went and looked.
If anybody know about dating somebody in the military, it would be me.
And so I was like, of course, I go back to Instagram. Oh, because I told him, I was like, oh, well, I found your Instagram. And he was like, yeah. He's like, well, I didn't want to really tell you who I was because some people be trying to just get with me for that or something like that. So I was like, well, send me a picture touching your nose. So he sent me a picture and it was like this. And he was like, this is the best that I could get right now. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, that picture was from like 7 months ago on his Instagram. But here you are telling me you just took it. And so I was like, this picture's already on your Instagram. Like, I really was just playing that slow chick. Like, I'm like, but this is a picture that's already on your Instagram. I want to see a picture nobody's ever seen.
Only me.
I'm just like feeding into it. So it's like, I know that there are people out there who are still trying to catfish.
Yeah.
But it's like, I
Do you
feel
think
like
I'm fucking
it's
stupid.
It's people's. It's not even stupidity. It's desperation.
Mm-hmm.
It's desperation, being in that spirit of desperation. And it's like, when it comes to anything, whether it's job, family, relationship, when you are in that spirit, then your spirit of discernment is down.
Yeah.
And so it's not as easy for you to pick up on the things that would be bright red flags in the beginning. And so this is just me putting that information out there for if you are on social media or doing the dating apps and stuff like that. Again, there's a smart way to do it. There's a right way to do it. Because like I said, I've been dating on apps for I don't even know how long. Like, I've been a part of that community for a minute now. Mm-hmm. And have I ran into some a-holes? Yes, but I normally am able to see that they're a-holes before we even meet up. Mm-hmm. Or if we have that first meeting, it's in a very public place. And after we have that first meeting, I'm like, ooh.
I always watch for the people that's real, like, they itch to come back to your crib, or they feel like you went on a date, now you owe me something. I don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
And then, but then comes with that is being very upfront, being very like forward about what it is.
That's why I tell
looking
people,
for
hey, do you
in this? Are you looking for a relationship, or are you want to hit a hookup?
Yeah.
If you want to hit a hookup, we all adults just say that.
Yeah.
You know, and so there's just a smart way to do it. But when you said the highlight reel, it made me think of this, which veer off topic.
No, like, but it all like blends together.
It had me think of this question. There was a question I saw, and they asked. It was on another podcast, and they asked, if the person you're in a relationship with, right? You get $1 million, but you have to watch their highlight reel, their sex highlight reel of their past. And so the guy was like, so it's all guys. So don't no guy want to see that girl
getting railed.
Yeah, or see what she did in her past and stuff. Uh-huh. And so the guy like, I might have to take that $1 million so I can. He's like, so I might just have to see the highlight reel because that $1 million. And so the guy's like, yeah. He's like, but what if you see the highlight reel and you see her getting it by one of your best friends?
or you see the way she like it and she been lying to you the whole time.
She over here like can't breathe and falling all over the place.
Right.
And
I asked my man that question. He said, I'm gonna have to take the $1 million. He said, he was like, yeah. He's like, but my best friend. He's like, you ain't tell me.
Mm-mm.
Like,
baby,
you ain't tell me. He's like, yeah. He's like, both of y'all gotta get slapped up. I was like, damn.
I can tell you I'm taking $1 million. I'll see
I'll take $1 million. I'll watch the highlight reel. I don't even care.
Won't give a damn.
I personally would, of course, but I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, I
ain't feeling no type of way.
That was your past. But men ain't the same. Men not the same though. And
they are not. They are not.
They would never look at you the same.
They will look at you like you're the problem.
Like, you whore.
Yeah. That's why you like me. So moving along.
Right. Like, it's yours now.
Honest. Right. Like, you get the fruits of my labor and all my learnings. You're welcome.
Is this not what you wanted?
But that's going to wrap up this episode. As always, you can follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. YouTube, like and subscribe. Please share
Right
the
down here.
video. We love feedback, constructive criticism. You can send us an email at murkedinthemidwest@gmail.com if you have a case that you want us to do.
Yep.
Just let us know. We love, we're always looking for different cases.
If you have a business you want us to shout out.
Yes, if you have a business you want us to shout out today, our business love appreciation is going out to Sweat 219.
Woo!
Come get
Pilates Studio.
Come get it together, y'all.
I love the girls. I can definitely say I've been going there since November, and if you were consistent with your classes, you go in there, have fun. Ain't nobody in there judging anybody. They're in there having fun. We in there sweating together, crying a little bit, but they gonna work you out. But all the girls there, every single staff member is absolutely phenomenal, and they're there to help you build up your confidence. November, it was kind of like a good transitional period for me because I was actually going through a breakup, and I'm self-loathing around the house, and I was like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go. One of my friends, they put me on, and I just been going. I'm almost in my 40th class now.
That's awesome.
So it's just you feel good about yourself. Sometimes, us as women, we hard on ourselves.
Yes.
And, now, ever since I've been going up and in the mirror,
look, I need to start doing it for real.
Okay,
I keep saying
girl.
that.
But yeah, shout out to all of y'all at Sweat 219. I'll see y'all in the morning because I'll be there. But, yes.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.